are together, together, together. No matter what the weather shall be. Let's have fun together, together, together. Let's have fun together and shine like the sun. So join us on our sing-along and fun show with Miss Miriam. So happy we are together to share in the fun and shine like the sun. Hi boys and girls, so happy to see you again. Remember, this is your show, so come along and join me. Let's have fun together and learn something new. Today, our theme is on what to do on a rainy day, a cold day, and being inside. Can anyone tell me in the studio audience or at home what you can do inside on a rainy day or when it's cold out? Let me hear. Great, I hear some great ideas. I hear coloring, playing with Play-Doh, board games, playing Uno, doing a craft, and so much more for sure. So let's go to our game area to see some of these games, and maybe you can guess what some others are too. So first I'm going to take my guitar off, and then I will walk over to the game table. Okay, so our first item at the game table is a little mini Magnadoodle. So one of the artists here drew a smiley face. You could draw whatever you want. It's so much fun. And then you can erase it and then start again. You could even play tic-tac-toe on this. I know all my friends love tic-tac-toe. I play it all the time with children, and that's a really fun game to play on this as well. So that's one of the games. There's so many. I just have a little segment of them here. Another big one today is a Pop-It. This comes in different shapes and sizes, and I think most of you probably know how to play with this. You pop the little Pop-Its in. You pop all your Pop-Its in. Then after you do that, you unpop them. Turn it around, unpop them. Play it any way you want. It's just a really, really fun activity to do at home as well. Let's get our next one. A big favorite for all children and adults as well, I'm sure your parents, is Play-Doh. It comes in all shapes, all sizes. You can make anything with it. It's so much fun to play with at home, and I bet your parents could even find a Play-Doh site on a website, and you can make your own Play-Doh at home. So wouldn't that be so much fun, right? And then also a lot of times with Play-Doh, you can make different shapes either with your hands, or it comes with different accessories. This one, you could just pop a little piece of the Play-Doh in there. You press it down, and lo and behold, it lines up with the shape, and that different shape comes out. This one happens to be an X, but there's different things that you could put in here, and you can make little shapes as well with your Play-Doh. Lots of fun things, right, everybody? All right, so some other things you could do on a rainy, cold day, or you're just inside, is read a book. Isn't that fun? You could read it, or maybe your parents could read it to you, or an older sibling could read it to you, and have fun reading books. That's always a wonderful thing to do. And do you think about some favorite books you might have at home? I'd love to hear about that. Okay. All right, a couple more things. Or, here's a fun one, bubble time. Who doesn't like bubbles? All right, so I'll just show you. I love bubbles too. You can just pop it in, and 1, 2, 3, blow those bubbles. And it's a fun activity to do. Somebody can pop the bubbles. And you could play a bubble game. So that's another fun game you can do. I hope you're getting some great ideas also. And then a few more things. Of course, we love coloring. Coloring is always a fun thing to do. Lots of different types of crayons today. We have neon crayons, we have glitter crayons, we have all different types of crayons and coloring books. So that's always a fun activity to do. Or you can draw a picture, fun things like that. And just a couple more ideas, everybody. Let me just put that down. you could get something like this. I got this actually, a lot of the things I get are from dollar stores. And I get the best toys there. So this is a fun little toy. You have somebody that you could play with at home, a parent, a brother or sister, or a friend comes over. This is just a little ball activity. You throw it up, the other person catches it. You go back and forth in a small space. It's so much fun. Give it a try. And then let's go to one more, an activity once again you could do at home. Just play catch. Play catch by yourself. Throw it to somebody. They'll throw it back. You wouldn't believe how much fun it is if you haven't done it for a while. So I want you to use your imagination. Here's some ideas that you can do on a rainy, cold day, or you're just stuck inside, and have fun there. Have fun inside and think of other things that you can do as well. Now, children, let's learn some songs and also finger plays to go along with them. And here is our first one. It is called Rain, Rain, Go Away. This is how it goes. So follow with my fingers. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little children want to play. So it goes like that with the finger play. And now we'll do that with my special friend, the ukulele. And here we go. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. We all want to go outside and play. And rain, rain, go away, come again another day. The little children want to go outside and play. And that's how we do one of our songs. And now we're going to go on to another one. And that one is called The Itsy Bitsy Spider Went Up the Water Spout. And you've probably heard that one before, but I'm going to show you the finger play, and then we'll sing the song together. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Your fingers go like this. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun that dried up all the rain, and the eensy weensy spider went up the spout again. So that's a little finger movements, and now we're going to also play that one with my little ukulele, and here we go. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out, and out came the sun that dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Let's do it again, everyone. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout, and down came the rain and washed that spider out, and out came the sun that dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again, went up the spout again, went up the spout again. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're going to go into our craft time, and we have a really fun craft today. We're going to make sock puppets. So see how cute that came out? Here's one, here's the other. Very simple to make. However, please have your parents help you with this project. And here we go. Don't you love how the mouth goes open and closed? I love that. The little tongue. So now you're going to find out how to do this on a rainy day, a bored day that you just want to do something fun. And here we go. So let me put my little friends down so I can free my hands up. You could give them names if you want to and have a really great time with them. Have a little puppet show. Lots of fun things you could do. As always, use your imagination, right? All right. So the supplies that we need are, of course, socks. Long socks, short socks, any kind of socks are fine. So you're going to need socks. pick out one that your parents say is fine for you to have. So always, work with your family on this. So once again, a sock. And another part of the activity are fun Google eyes, which will be the eyes. We have different shapes. When you go to the dollar store, wherever you get them, they come in all different sizes. So this is the large size, and we have medium size and little teeny weeny size. So you could choose which ones you want for your eyes. The next part of the activity craft are fun pom-poms. So you're going to need little pom-poms. Once again, dollar store specials. I love the dollar store. We are also going to need glue. So you could use Elmer's glue or the other kind of glue that you just glue on like that. You could use either one. Whoops. They just fall out of your hands. So I'll put those back. And a couple more things. Of course, we need scissors. Children's scissors are the best. And cardboard. And cardboard that's not too hard, but just the right density. Your parents can help you find that. I took this off of a legal pad, so usually it's on back of paper, so that type of cardboard is great. And then we have yarn, because we're going to make crazy hair with the yarn, just like on our puppets, crazy hair, fun hair. And then for the tongue, I have foam paper, once again, dollar store. You could have different colors, so I have blue, I have these colors as well, just to mix it up, orange and green, so you can mix it up and make it a lot of fun, make it your own. So those are the supplies, and now let me show you how to make your puppet. So let's do this one. Use the pink one. So you're going to turn your puppet, you're going to put it through your hand, and once again your parents can help you. You put it through your hand, and then you're going to turn it inside out. So you hold it at the edge, and then you turn it inside out like this. Voila. Then you're going to line up the tongue part with the heel part. These are both green in this case, tongue and heel. Now from here, we're going to make a mouth. The mouth is going to go right here at where the tongue is, okay? Right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue that in there. We could try to do that now. Sometimes it takes a little while to dry, but let me just give you the idea of what you would be doing. You'd be gluing it on one side, followed by the other. Lots and lots of glue. And then, whoops, you will be attaching that to this part, like that, pressing it down. At home, you would wait a couple of minutes so that it sticks to the sock. Just for demonstration purposes, when this is done, you would now turn it inside out. So I'm going to put my hand through, and I'm going to get my hand all the way through. And I'm holding on to the little cardboard. I'm turning it inside out, everybody. Inside out. And look, voila. Look, everybody, you have a mouth. Isn't that so cute? So from there, just like my mouth here, you can decorate it. You could decorate it with the tongue. I cut this tongue out before. So let me take a little glue. I will stick that on, just so you get the idea. Put a little glue on. A little dab will do ya. And then you could put the tongue in. See, tongue in the mouth. There you go. And then you could decorate it with the eyes. I don't have to do that. I'll just show you what it would look like. You glue the eyes. You put those on. And you put a little glue on the pom-pom for the nose, and then you would put that on. So it looks like this, eyes, nose, same, right? So nice and easy, glue. And now we're going to finish it off with a little bit of crazy hair. So how do we do that? All right, so you can get a card, literally a card. I have the joker part of a card, or you could use cardboard. And what I did was I have yarn, once again, dollar store special. Maybe your mom or dad has this at home as well. And then you just wrap it around the card. So that's what I did. I wrapped yarn, kept wrapping it around the card. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I also cut off a little piece of yarn because we're going to tie the middle of this. So I'm going to now take this yarn off of the card and hold in the middle, and this is where mommy and daddy can help you. I'm going to hold it in the middle, and I'm going to tie the middle up with a piece of yarn. Here we go. Make a nice tight knot. One, I'm going to make two. So I pulled it real tight. One more. Here we go, almost there. Nice and tight. I'm going to just snip off these two edges so it's all the same size. One little snip, save that for something else. Another snip, snip. Okay, and now, once again, mommy and daddy can help you. I'm going to put this scissor right through the middle of one of them, one of the bow parts, and now I'm going to give it a clip. Clip, clip, clip. Crazy hair on one side, and the other way. Do the same thing. Put it through. Clip, clip, clip. There you go, and now you have silly hair. Silly hair. And then, once again, you will put a little glue there. Tape it down. Glue it down, rather. And there you have your sock puppet. You could, as you saw me in the beginning, you could play with your sock puppet, make a bunch of them, have a special game with them, and just have fun with them. And there you go. Enjoy that. Thank you for joining us today. Hi again, everyone. As you know, we have story time, so this is our story time right now. And we always know that Speedy and Patches love stories, so happy to see you both again, and I hope you love this book, and then we'll talk about what you liked. And here's the book. It's called Sunny Side Up. For everyone at home, it is called Sunny Side Up. And I'm just going to read a little description about the book before we actually go into the pages. Here we go. It says, drip, drip, drop. Oh no, it's a rainy day. Now you can't go outside and play. What to do when things don't go your way? Howl, weep, or stomp. Or maybe you could turn a bad day around. Transform a temper tantrum into joy and flip everything over so it's sunny side up no matter what. Doesn't that sound great, everyone? And that's the book we're going to read about today. And it is written by Jackie Davis and illustrated by Fiona Woodstock. And here we go, everyone. I choose sunny side up eggs and toast with butter, please. Grape juice, yes. Purple lips and happiness. Pull down the shades to let the sunshine in and find drips of gray sky covering everything. Oh no! What to do? What to do on this rainy day? Daddy says inside is where I have to stay. I jump up and down. I don't want to be stuck inside all day. And I stomp my feet on the ground. I want to go outside and play. Look, everyone. When the thunder clouds go clap, Daddy pulls me to his lap. He hugs me and holds me tight and says playing inside will be all right. Okay, okay, I say, I will try to find fun my way. I run. Let's see that one. I run and slide and dive into pillows where I hide, in a soft nest filled with baby birds that I feed. Squiggly red and blue yarn worms is what they need. She's using her imagination, everyone. I play with wooden blocks. I build buildings really tall and then bowl them over with a bouncy ball. Blocks scatter and fall, and the ball bops over and down the hall. See, everyone?
Okay.
And outside the rain won't stop. I can hear it drip, drip, drop. Oh no. She's so sad. Sometimes we all feel like that. I duck under the tablecloth. It's my clubhouse where I draw and think. I have paper, colored pencils, and a sippy drink. I make make-believe muffins and pies, ones that you might like to try. Let's see. And outside the rain won't stop. I can hear it drip, drip, drop. There she is, hiding under the table. And Daddy says it's time for real food, and then a nap. I eat tomato soup and grilled cheese. But after lunch I will want to play. I've had enough of this rainy day. And by the way, I howl and weep. I won't nap. Daddy asked me to try to use my words. See, everyone? I finally say, I will lie down and not make a sound and listen to the falling rain. And when I get up, I paint lots of pictures of clearing afternoon skies with yellow and blue birds flying high. And I read books and more books until Mommy comes home. Just like we said before, everyone. Reading books, drawing pictures. And then Mommy and I go for a walk. We hold hands on the way to the park, sailing over puddles, while the clouds move above our heads and the sun peeks in and out. Mommy pushes me on the swing and we talk about our day and how badly I wanted to be outside to play. Mommy says that she understands and reminds me that rain clouds always pass. Then I skip and hop in the drying grass. Spaghetti together plus a treat. Yes, a treat for me. Yay! I choose strawberry ice cream with sprinkles, please. That sounds so good. And when it's time for bed, 2 stories and 1 more are read. Warm cinnamon milk and a kiss on my head. I close my eyes and dream about my sunny day, where I found fun inside when it was gray. There she is, sleeping with her little stuffed animal, little friend. And that's the end, everyone. So now, of course, I'm going to ask Patches and Speedy what they thought. So let's hear. They always have something amazing to say. So everyone, what did you think of the book? Well, and think about, what was your favorite part? Yes, I love what they said. So what they said was, they love that the little girl turned around a gray day into a sunny day, even though she was stuck inside playing. There was so much rain out and thunder, but she made it, she turned it around, made it fun. She was drawing, she was coloring, she made up her own imaginary games under the tablecloth with her special friends, and she turned it into a really great day. So we could turn everything into a great day, everybody, right? So thank you for being with us and being here during story time. So here we are, everyone, at the end of our show, and let's think about what we did today. We had so much fun talking about activities that you could do when it's a rainy day, when it's cold outside, and we also read a fun book about that, different ideas that you could do for activities, and we did such a great fun craft. So we'll see you again next time. Until then, here we go, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye. See you all next time. We'll have more fun and shine like the sun. See you all next time. And remember, children, be a good friend and show that you care. We're so happy that you are here. And boys and girls, I would love to hear from you or from your guardians or parents at home. Please write to me at miriamrosenberg555@gmail.com. Till next time, everyone. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye. See you all next time. We'll have more fun and shine like the sun. See you all next time. See you all next time.